reviewworld.com, like your fourth or fifth favorite webmaster. We're here in my home. This is a house, you know, where I reside. This is, you know, your donations created this foundation. No, not actually, you guys didn't pay for this, but impromptu video. This is kind of uncanny. This is not typically what I do. Usually you'll find me out in the field running around with a group of my friends, under the sun, running amok all over our hometown. That's how I like to make videos. Not too keen on doing it at home solo, me and the camera, but we're doing it because it's a special occasion. A buddy of mine, Bill, also known as Will, VeggieMacabre.com, he sent out a tweet a couple hours ago. I'll let you guys see it. There it is. So, Skyline chili spaghetti, you might not recognize that. It jumps right out at me. I know it very well. I grew up with it. To me, it's as common as pizza and hamburgers. It's a Cincinnati staple, and when he saw right on the package Cincinnati's own, he said, I wonder if Brian knows about this. Yeah, man, I know all about it. Gotta let the cat in. Okay, cat is taken care of, hopefully. Alf, nope. Yeah, no cats, okay. Alright, anyway. Back to what I was saying. I lost my train of thought there. Chili spaghetti. We've got Skyline restaurants, actual restaurants where you can go get the food fresh pretty much in every direction from here. We also have Gold Star Chili, which is like their competitor. I'm not going to get into that. That's a topic for another day, perhaps another video. Heck, somebody could write their thesis on it in college. That's, you know, a big topic, at least here locally in the Midwest. Skyline, I'm going to be looking at it fresh today. Bill's going to be looking at it frozen. Obviously, you know, we can't draw a big comparison, but this is also his first time eating Cincinnati-style chili spaghetti, which, you know, is mind-blowing for me because I grew up on the stuff. To him, it's probably very strange, I can imagine, so this is going to be interesting. And I'm doing this as a favor for Bill, but I'm also doing it for my own enjoyment and morbid curiosity as well. I want to see how all it goes down with Bill in Carolina, where he's at. So, Bill's got the frozen. I've got the fresh. Well, semi-fresh. We're going to heat it up in a second. Right now, we're going to open up the bag. I'm going to show you all the stuff that's in the bag, what I've got. Then we're going to eat it and see how this goes. So, Bill, let me get at you, boy, and we'll make this happen. Fresh versus frozen, Review the World, VeggieMacabre. Let's do it. Alright, dig it into the bag here. It's Skyline time, no doubt. Pop the lid, and what do we got? Chili spaghetti. There's also onions. We're going to get back to those in a moment. You always get a condiment bag at Skyline. This has got all of your essential add-ons. We've got the cheese, which is special enough that we're going to come back around to it momentarily. We have oyster crackers. As you can tell, I've already gotten into those. Been snacking. And then you've also got hot sauce. This is kind of a thin Louisiana-style hot sauce. You're probably familiar with it. Not necessarily, you know, a name brand, although I think they might sell possibly Skyline hot sauce in some retailers. But the cheese. With the cheese, the chili, the spaghetti, you've got the essential ingredients that combine to make the Skyline or Cincinnati-style three-way. I'm not talking about the one that you had back in college and those experimental years. I'm talking about the chili, spaghetti, and cheese three-way. Now, there's also a fourth component, as you can see in mine. I want to say for a moment, too, I'm citing fresh versus frozen, but I got to put my cards on the table. I actually bought this a couple hours ago. I had to wait until everybody crashed before I could film the videos, so it doesn't look as fresh. That being said, the onions make it a four-way. Now, you can also do beans instead of onions and also have a four-way, or you can add all of the above and have a five-way, which is often the way I like to roll. The cheese, I mentioned that we were going to discuss it, and I really need to harp on the cheese. I'm not a big cheese guy, and still, this stuff is worth its weight in gold. Now, Billy, when he bought it frozen, it didn't come with cheese. Hopefully he went to the dairy section and got like some sharp cheddar, shredded cheese. It's not going to be close. It's not even going to be on the same hemisphere. But, you know, you got to try to do something to replicate the Cincinnati-style chili. Here's the thing about this stuff. Like I said, I'm not a big cheese guy, but this stuff is great. Imagine, if you will, like a big block of grade A American cheese thrown into a slicer, shredded down finely. It's very thin. They put heaping helpings, this moundfuls of this at the restaurant when you order your chili spaghetti. It's clumpy and moist, and it's just rich and amazing. And so you're going to see this in action momentarily. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this down. I'm going to pump everything in the microwave, get it hot and fresh, close as you can to sitting at the table at the restaurant and having it served to you. And we're going to taste it. I'm going to go fresh. Bill's going frozen. But I'm not talking about the Disney film, so we'll be right back. I'm going to get my grub on. Alright, dinner is served. Skyline chili, man, I'm starving. You'll see some Review the World luminaries in the background. We've got Randy and Sanchez for the Randy and Sanchez show. 5 chapters of that up there. We have Dion, the Distasteful. This guy gets more fan mail than I do by the truckload. Also, for some unknown reason, former pro wrestler and all-around swell guy, New Jack's here. Give a hand for New Jack, everybody. So, they are the panel that are watching this go down. Here's the food. Looking closer than before to how you'd see it in the restaurant. And they put even more cheese than I did. I'm going to throw the camera up there. And, you know, this isn't quite prison last meal type food. But it's definitely comfort food for the Cincinnati boy here. And I'm going to get a big bite. Cincinnati-style chili. I mean, what can I say, really? You know, there was a point in time where I kind of lost my palate for this stuff just because I had ate it so much growing up. My dad's not a very adventurous eater. I don't really get that from him. You know, I like every type of food, any type of food. But one of the few things that he did like was like a Cincinnati-style chili. So my mom would buy the Gold Star stuff in the can a lot and make it at home. And so we would eat it like once a week, maybe more, for the longest time. But, I think I've come full circle, and now I do enjoy it, you know, on occasion. This video, you know, it's not a yin and a yang. We're not 50-50. My part is like a quarter. The most of the interest lies with Bill, who's having it for his first time, and he's having it frozen. But to bookend it, the Cincinnati-style chili, Skyline, you've got the cheese, you've got the spiciness, the kind of kick of the chili, and... Sorry, talking with my mouth full. The chili's not also like your common chili. You've probably not had chili like this if you're not from the area. It's a very thin, coarse, you know, the meat in it's not chunky like some chili is, most chili is. It's ground down very fine. And then I actually heard, you know, the Greeks are some of the people who originated Cincinnati-style chili long ago. One of the ingredients that they used, kind of a hidden ingredient, is cinnamon, and you can kind of pick up on that. Anyway, my plate, I'm going to go sit in front of the TV, pop on a Blu-ray, maybe a Criterion, and kick back. There's one thing that I got to share also, Bill, to complete my experience, and I know you ain't got this, and that's nothing else than a chili cheese dog. Sonic the Hedgehog's favorite food. I did an article on that last year on Review the World. This is the Skyline cheese dog. And, I mean, I'm a big Lady and the Tramp fan, but, maybe me and Sanchez here, we'll just, you know, both hold the dog. Alright, everybody, thanks for sticking with me. I don't know if you're watching this on YouTube proper or Facebook. What you need to do is shoot over to reviewtheworld.com, because in the article where this video is embedded, there's going to be a direct link, or I'm going to have, you know, Will's video embedded as well. And so don't just watch mine, even if you're not familiar with Bill's stuff. Go check out his, because he's going to be trying Skyline chili for the first time, other part of the country. That should be a lot of fun. Bill, I hope it treats you, kindly. I hope you might enjoy it. Well, I guess we'll see. This has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna go back and hey, any excuse to eat a chili cheese dog. I guess I got the chili cheese dog. That makes me Sonic the Hedgehog. Will, I suppose your Tails, maybe Knuckles. All right. See everybody later. Thanks again for watching Revere the World. February. A lot of big stuff happening in February. Zap's chip review, all kinds of stuff, man. So just check out the site. Thanks again. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook. Like us, thumbs up, send your nudies. Whatever you want to do, I'll appreciate it genuinely. So, feel free to reach out. All right, guys. Peace.